How y'all doing?
I wanted to ask you about your sport in Kansas City investment. What prompted, two questions, but first, what prompted you to want to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I started a couple years back, just kind of building that relationship with the leagues, the people over there at Sporting, just loving the way that they run their business and how they've kind of really invested into that team. And then my love of soccer, starting with Brittany, that I really wanted to be a part of it. And she had the NWSL team, and that's her thing, and I wanted to do my own thing in a sense. And then always supporting the Kansas City community. I mean, that's such a big part of the Kansas City community with the soccer community that we have here. So being a part of that was something special.
On that part of the support for the community, you've been doing that for a long time. How much of that derives from just the way this community embraced you, really before you even took over as the starter?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The community has embraced me from day one. When I was behind Alex and they were supporting Alex, they still showed me love. And then whenever I came into the starting role, they always believed in me. And so I want to show that same love back to the community that they've shown me this entire time I've been here.
Another one on the soccer before we get to football. Your owner of this football team owns a team that you're going to be competing against now. Do you guys have any conversations yet about little FC Dallas?
We haven't yet. I wasn't even thinking about that, not until you just said that. But I'm sure there'll be a little rivalry there. I think they play literally like upcoming week, so we'll kind of have a friendly little rivalry in that sense. But at the same time, I mean he's a great owner, and Clark, and he's a great guy. So it'll just be nothing more than friendly, little rivalry.
Hey Patrick, obviously got a new wide receiver here in veteran Antonio Callaway. What impresses you so far about what you've seen from him, especially this is his first camp with you?
Yeah, I mean, the way he's been able to come in and really execute, I think, has been the biggest thing. I mean, obviously, he's super talented. He can make the plays, but he's been able to jump right in with our playbook where, Coach Reed isn't slowing down. And he's been able to execute, make big plays, and making contested catches. And someone that has that speed that can make contested catches is a great guy to have on the field.
Simone Biles, a lot of athletes have talked about strengthening their mind. I'm wondering, you played a lot of high-pressure situations. How do you strengthen your mindfulness?
Yeah, I started that kind of the mental health and strengthening your mind stuff in college. Kingsbury actually had a coach, a kind of guy, come in and talk to me about different things in order to me to focus, how I focus, how I put things in perspective. And I've kind of stayed with that. I've tried to talk to different people, talk to guys that have been on top of the sports and every sport that have come along, and just learn from them. And then at the end of the day, you have to find time that you can enjoy with yourself, with your family. And I think that's something big. And that's why in the off seasons I do my workouts and do everything I need to do. But I spend that time because I know when I come here, I'm fully embraced in football.
Patrick, you mentioned in the past one of the points where you want to improve is just playing within the structure of the play. How has that been going? What have you seen in your film early on here?
Yeah, it's been going well. I mean, I think this is the best time to do it, especially going against Spags defense, where they're very multiple. They throw a lot of different looks at you. You have to know when you can kind of hold the ball a little longer and take that shot, and when just to get the ball in your hand and let these guys make plays. And I've been blessed enough to have a lot of good players around me, so as long as I'm getting the ball in my hands, those guys are usually making good things happen.
Patrick, 4.3 plus for your rookie card. Does that surprise you at all?
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of money. I'll say that. I knew that it was going up for auction. I found out, but for it to go for that much, I mean, it shows that business has been growing forever. And I remember collecting cards as a little kid with my dad, and to see that how it's really blown up these days. Like guys like Wiley and stuff like that opening those boxes, it really is a cool thing to see, especially when it has your name on it.
How high would you have gone for that?
Whew, I don't know if I'd have went all the way up there, but I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of it like those dudes do, and they definitely use it as an investment, and I'm sure they'll try to sell it later for more money.
Patrick, I'm sorry if you talked about this the other day, but when you made that 20-0 remark, how much had you thought of that ahead of time, and what were you trying to do with that, and have you continued to convey that point among your teammates?
Yeah, you do in a sense. I mean, you do in a sense that you're trying to win every single day, and that starts out here in training camp. Every single year I come into it, I'm trying to win every single game. I'm trying to go 20-0, 19-0, whatever it is. It's really hard to do. That's why it has only been done really one time. But at the same time, you're trying to go in with that mentality. If you're going to win every single day, so that when you get to those game days, you have the best chance to win every single game.
I'm sorry, Ted. Have you said it out loud here, and was there some kind of message in it?
I haven't said it out loud here. I mean, I think guys hear it and they understand it, but at the same time, you got to keep it in perspective, and we understand it's a long process going throughout this entire season. So we're just going to try to do whatever we can to win every single day. If that's practice, film room, whatever that is. So put us in the best opportunities to go out there and win as many games as possible.
Last three.
You got a lot of new linemen on your team, especially at center. You got a young guy at center. Yesterday, there were a couple of snaps that were a little off. What's the adjustment been like? He's left-handed. You've been out here on the field doing it with some more guys out there. How's it been going with him?
Yeah, a couple bad snaps. One was actually on me. I went on the wrong cadence, so it kind of looked bad for him, but it was on me. But at the same time, things like that happen in training camp. It's not just because a new guy or a young guy. He's learning a lot. He's picked it up really fast. You can see the communication that we already have on the field. And as he gets more and more comfortable within the offense, I don't think you'll see many more of those happen. And the left-hand thing, I mean, it hasn't affected me at all.
Two guys, what have you noticed, I know it's early, between camp this year with McCole versus rookie year with him, and we're seeing a lot of Jared McKinnon. Just what has he brought to the offense right now that you can kind of envision for the season?
Yeah, with McCole, I mean, I don't know what the best way, the maturity, I guess you would say, of how he practices and how he goes about his business is completely different. I mean, we've always seen the talent, we've always seen the speed, the way he's able to make plays happen, but him being so comfortable with the offense and with just how we do things, I think it's going to take his game to a new level. And then with Jared, man, I think he's gonna be a playmaker. I mean, I've seen it from day one, right when he got in here. The way he's able to run the ball, but then catch the ball out of the backfield. I mean, he's a true playmaker that I think will be a big part of our offense.
One guy that seemed to turn a bigger and bigger role over the years is Byron. Just how have you seen Byron grow over the years, particularly coming into this season?
Yeah, I mean, he's always been a guy that works extremely hard, extremely physical, a way to go out there and make tough contested catches. And I think as he's became more and more, same thing with McCole, more and more comfortable with the offense, he can really show that talent. And I mean, we'll have a lot of depth at that receiver position. And those guys competing every single day, I think it will bring out the best in all of them.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.